One of my lately, it's been hard for me to find. Damn it, boys. Course is being postponed. I lost the trade. And unlike me, it was because of psychology. Psychology and news, a bit of mixture of the both, to be honest. This is not it. This is actually something I'm sort of forward testing this morning. I'll show you. But with my strategy, there's just nothing to sort of take this morning. My entry, if I was just ticking boxes of my strategy, my entry would have been a short off of this candlestick here. 15-minute time frame, stops up here. But the reason I didn't take it is because where am I targeting? You know, ideally I'm targeting this external low. You know, we take out this low time frame. It was a pretty significant external high, to be fair. But ideally I'd be taking a TP1 here. And what is that? It's a 0.1R. And then if I want to target the top of this imbalance, 0.3, I have to target the center for a 1-to-1, which just is not ideal. So what I was sort of looking at is, I know that a lot of people, turn this banger off. I know a lot of people look for these in the market. They look for these 1 minute imbalances or 1 minute fair value gaps, and they look for rejections off of them. And for me, that would have just been a confirmation, looking for sort of a continuation of my initial trade. So I sort of placed a little forward test at the base of this 3-minute closure, and then I just opened it up before, and I saw the exact same thing happen again. We took out this external high, obviously that's a very low time frame external high. We got a bearish movement, broke structure on the 1 minute. Accumulation, or a little bit of an AMD if I do say so myself. Accumulation, manipulation into this 1 minute fair value gap, and then we got a rejection out, closed off, entered off of the 3-minute candlestick. So I'm not even entering positions on these. I'm literally just looking at it like that. Something I'm sort of trying to play around with. And yeah, I don't know. But the trade that I have to come on here and be open about and honest about is this stupid trade that I took on NQ last night. No, yeah, I actually took it on NQ. But I don't know, man. Honestly, I cooked it big time. We had news coming out at 12 o'clock. It was JOLTS job openings. I didn't think, I obviously knew it would impact the market because it is a high impact news event. And you'll see. It was just stupid, man. It was terrible. So coming into market open, ES was already sitting underneath these lows. I believe NQ was lagging. Yeah, NQ was lagging. So I was sort of looking for us. I actually thought that we were going to put in a bullish SMT, but we never did. We ended up coming down, and we manipulated off of these lows, especially on NQ. See how much we reacted? We took a break of structure here on the 5-minute time frame, and I believe the next candlestick we came up and took this high. Next one, bang. So took out that high, created this 5-minute SMT. This was a very over-exaggerated SMT. I mean, this was very good confirmation to me that we were not going to go bullish, even though we'd broken structure on both indexes, because ES failed to even come remotely close to taking that high. So that was my confirmation. We did feel equilibrium, but that was my opening confidence for the day, and the thing that sort of pushed me to even look for shorts, because we were printing bullish structure. And if I was just looking at it as paper, breaker structure, fair value gap, like entry, I would probably have just been looking for longs. Now, what caused me to go short was that obviously we had that opening confidence. We made this 5-minute bearish push, and then we had this imbalance here. So I had that short bias in place, and when I saw us, where was it? Bang, this candlestick here. This is a textbook entry. And if there was no news, this would have smacked, no questions asked. Really good risk to reward. I would have gone a TP1 at this original low, TP2 at the center of this imbalance. Bang, probably would have made about 1 band for the day. No questions asked. That would have been so ideal. And in terms of my strategy, that's bang on. And I was I think the problem was I was so keen to take the trade because of how obvious this was to me. This was picture perfect. I dream about these setups. These are the setups that I come into the market looking for. And then the problem was this is 11:59. We have news releasing at 12. What did my dumbass do? See this next candlestick. We push down and then we get a movement up. What does my dumbass do? I see us start pushing down. I entered down here. I just wanted to smack myself after. I was like, you're an absolute idiot. Got FOMO on the candlestick formation. And the reason was I had my bearish entry right here, the candlestick before news. Then news candle comes out. I see us start making a bearish push. I'm like, bet. I'm going to chase the move. Entered down here. I had my stop loss just above here. And yeah, that was my trade for the day. Super retarded. Had FOMO. And there's nothing you guys can take out of this except for we all make mistakes. I pretty much pressed the button. It was like I had post-nut clarity off this trade. I pressed the button and then almost instantly was like, what are you doing? Got stopped out. Just sucked. But my bias was correct. The entry was there, or the entry wasn't there. But all of my targets got hit. I just placed a dumb trade, and that is so sort of unlike me. Usually I'm super just, usually I wouldn't have even traded. Usually I'd wait to see the news candle come out. I would sit back, let it play out, and then I just probably wouldn't have even traded because it made a big sort of reaction, but FOMO'd into a trade and lost $450 because of it. So super gutting. Yeah, I don't know. The problem for me was this here is a really nice setup. It was so clear to me where the draw was. ES had already filled in this imbalance in pre-market. NQ hadn't. And because of that, I was just set, and I was in the wrong mindset after I saw this 11:59 candle. I was pretty gutted that I couldn't just press the button on that candlestick closure, and when I saw us start making that movement, I got FOMO on missing out of money because of the fact that we'd already had a setup and just completely disregarded that it was a news candle. And yeah, so that was my losing trade. I thought I'd come on here. That was actually all I took yesterday. There was nothing that I even liked on Forex through the day. I knew we had news releasing last night. And it's the same today. We have CPI, so I don't imagine fire little candlestick closures there. But in terms of futures tonight, no trades, so I don't even have a chance to make up for that. And Forex, I haven't seen anything hot in any pair today. Obviously, this is disgusting for me, for my normal strategy, obviously placing these forward tests, but I'm usually trying to catch pretty clean movements. I'm looking for that sort of clean 4-hour candlestick and a clear bias. There's just nothing here on the 15-minute time frame. We've been sitting in a 50 pip range for quite a while now. GU, obviously I don't want to be trading GU when we have CPI later. It's just silly. So yeah, I'm pretty much out of the charts for the day. I'm going to be forward testing, and that is going to be it. And I'm just going to marinate in that stupid loss and abuse myself and make sure it doesn't happen again. That was my trade for Tuesday night. Sucks to come on here and talk about a loss, but it has to be done, and at least we're staying transparent. All right, love you boys. Thank you for watching, and good luck in the charts. Stay out of the charts tonight. Do not risk your money in high impact news. That is one thing you can take away from this. Do not enter a trade tonight. We have CPI, and you might get bit in the ass like I did here. Ciao. Just joking. Course dropping soon. If you want to catch trades like this, hit me up, join the paid Discord. 400 a month, I'll give you all the call outs. Let's make some bread together.